This is Alexis with Infinite Design Marketing, and this is your how-to video on Adobe Form Central. When you log in using the email that you set the account up with and that was used to invite you to the form, you will log in and land on this page. The form is called New Form 51613, and you will see this row of tabs across the top. The Design tab shows you the actual form that's on the website. We have embedded it into the website. If you make any changes to this form, it will automatically close while you're making those changes. We recommend that if you want to make changes to the form, you ask us to do that for you. If you click the Distribute button, after you've made changes to the form, if you have done that, you will see that this blue is now light gray, and over here the word closed will be blue. So you'll need to click open again. So anytime you make changes to the form, it will automatically close the form so that you can do that. And then you need to click this to reopen it. You need not worry about copying the link, embedding the link, or sending it off to Twitter. It will do that automatically. It won't send it to Twitter, but it will redo the linking, and the embed will be updated. So you need not worry about that. Mainly you're going to be receiving emails from people. Once they've made a submission, you'll get, actually the email won't come from the person, it will come from this system to you, letting you know that you have a response. So once you log in, you're going to want to go to the View Responses tab. In here you will see the date that they set up the form or submitted the form, their name as entered, their phone number, email, their preferred method of contact, and the message that they typed in for you. With this, you can do a few things. You'll see there's a menu up here. You can, through the file, go ahead and export the responses, download selected responses as a PDF, or save the form as a PDF. You can also select fields here, pardon me, and do many tasks as well. You can also come in here and right-click, and you have controls again as well. So go ahead and play around a little bit with that. It should be nice and easy to use. The summary report is interesting. A lot of people have a number of different items in here, and it gives them stats on the responses based on their audience, and it tells them something about the people using the form. Your form is pretty basic. It's just a contact us form, but it will give you an idea of if people prefer to be called or emailed. And that's always a nice thing to know, how your people like to respond to you. And if you do get a lot of people, which you're seeing here you have, the majority of your people like the email, it's a good sign that they won't mind getting an email newsletter from you as well. So it's a nice thing to see how people are using the form, how they like to be responded to, etc. There's one more tab that's important for you, and it's the Options tab. Now, in the Options tab, the first thing is Email Receipt. If you check this box, you can fill out a generic message that people will see or receive in their email once they've submitted a form request. They will see this confirmation message, which you can also change. Remember that anytime you make a change to anything related to the form, it's going to close the form for the few seconds that you're doing it. So you need to click that Distribute button and click on the word Open, and that's all you need to do, and the form will work again. A closed message is the message that shows should somebody happen to submit the form while you're making any changes. Language and formatting, you need not worry about. The confirmation message, again, we just looked at. The redirect URL, simply what this does is once someone has submitted a form, it shows them that confirmation method, and then within 5 seconds it will redirect back to the home page of your website. If there's another page you would like it to go to rather than the home page, simply put that full URL right in here, and once you're done, go back to Distribute and click the button to open the form again. This section you need not worry about. This is for payment through forms with PayPal. It's not relevant to this particular form, but it's something available in the future should you want to add a new form or something to do with payments online. Email notification. This simply shows that the form is going to you. When someone fills out a form, the system will send you an email. It will include the submitted data and any empty fields. So if they didn't put a phone number, it will say phone number and be blank. If you don't want it to give you all this information in the email, you just want it to let you know you received an email, or a form rather, you can just simply uncheck these. So that's not a problem. If you want to add someone else or multiple people, you can do that down here by clicking the share button. You can state what you want them to be able to do. Co-author, maybe they can just read, what have you. Co-author will give them um, all of the access that you currently have. Again, they'll need to set up an email account or an account with Adobe Forms using the email that you invited them with. That's very important. And then you can add them once they've done that to this list here. Okay? And actually, I don't need to be on there anymore. Okay, so let's make sure we're open still. We're still open. Everything is good, and that's all you need to know for your how to use your Adobe Form Central. I hope you found this helpful.